Hi and welcome to episode 6 of my Witcher 3 playthrough. In the previous episode we helped the hunter Ealdorman locate his wife, which turns out that Ealdorman was a werewolf and he'd actually killed his wife because his wife's sister had lured her into the forest. We ended up killing Ealdorman himself by his request. We then went to the town of Midcopes to look for a witch. We overheard the locals describing where the witch was located. We followed those clues. We found out that the witch was actually Keira Metz, someone we already knew. We started some dialogue, asked her about possibly knowing where Ciri, or did she come across someone looking like Ciri? She hadn't, but she had found that she had come across an elven mage who was looking for someone like Ciri, and the elven mage was she was to meet the elven mage in some local elven ruins. We ended up going to the elven ruins with Keira. We've also found out that the wild hunt was after the elven mage and had discovered the elven ruins. We eventually caught up to the wild hunt and we fought a Nithral. Then we started looking around the elven mage's camp and found various clues which will help us going forward. Keira Metz also gave us the Eye of Nehelini, which is something that we can use to remove illusions in the world. So we did that, and then just as we were leaving the elven ruins, Keira had organised with the elven mage to obtain a magic lamp. So that's where we're at the moment. So let's get into it. Continue.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this. What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Okay, so we have one beast there. We have Tune and another beast. So I think
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second,
in the middle,
beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Okay, maybe this one first.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
How do you ignite? Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so that's not the order.
Seems we...
Let's try this one. That was the right one. I think it's this one.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Oh.
Just wonderful.
Gavella Glad. Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Lara Dorren's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Okay, that was easy. Witch Hunter's armor. What do we have here? Sage's Notes. Day 3275. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of the being's last memories. Lara Dorren's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy, despite the violent conditions of her death, which should have strengthened the desired tendency. Lara remains silent. At this point, further research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seem entirely useless for my purposes. Okay, so what does Keira want with that lamp? Okay, I presume this is the exit? Place of power.
Magic. A place of power.
And an ability point. What do we need? We've got 3 available, and we're going to need another 2 more. Okay. Good.
Damn it.
Another one of these guys. Runestone, dust, golem's heart. Okay, we got some loot here. Thread, sap, diagram, witch slayer, assassin's gauntlets, blade, silver, Florence, and repair kit. Another wall we can knock down. Let's use some cat's eyes. Okay. Runestone, assassin's trousers, hardened leather, pig hide. Dead body. Can we get through here? Where is that? I think we've already been there. So chests, runestone. Diagram Faustino. Meltith, magic item. Splinders we don't need. Runestone. There's another quest up there. An exit. Maybe we can get through this. No.
Magic. A place of power.
Find an exit leading to the surface. It's pointing over there, so I think we're just going to go back through the tunnels.
We going? Someone placed an illusion here. Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
Oh, at last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Sure.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
Okay, so Keira, where is she? Got a contract there. Lots of undiscovered areas here. We've got a boat which we can use. Where is Keira? Okay, Ladies of the Wood is over there. Ladies of the Wood, find the Crones of Crookback Bog. Secondary quests, Witcher contracts, Jenny of the Woods. We might do that now next. Okay, we'll head towards Midcopes and we'll check out some of these places. Our decoctions are running out, so we'll refresh. Ekimara, Arrakis, and Waterhag. That's good. There's Roach. Let's go.
Faster.
Where was that undiscovered? Just up here. Oh, what do we have here? Uh-oh. Some food. 80. Okay. Got one. Wow. That was tough. Another one. Unsent letter. Key to a chest. Dear Alki, thank the gods fools believe in them. We've made good use of the fact twice now. Firstly, when we stole that load of silver from the temple. No one was watching it, because who would be brave enough to risk the gods' wrath by desecrating such a holy place? And then we hid it all in ruin, said to have been crushed by the elven gods. No one goes near there. No one even looks at them too closely. So we didn't even really have to hide it, as treasure's safer there than in the Vivaldi bank. We'll spend the night in the woods, then I'll ride to Novigrad, find a buyer for the whole stash. We're going to be rich, Alki, rich. And maybe then I'll throw something in the plate, a token of my gratitude to superstition and stupidity. Your Edgar. Okay. Don't play with gods. Talk to the Ealdorman of Midcopes. Okay. Oh, what do we got up here? Oh no. This isn't good. Night Wraith. Okay, we're gonna have to throw a bomb. Oh, that's pretty tough. Next one. Might just go back to town and repair, I think. Where's Roach? What's this over here?
Slower. Run, Roach.
Must be underground somewhere.
Not so fast,
Oh,
Roach.
rest.
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman. Help an old, feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Sure.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye.
Okay.
Boy, you look awful.
Defender of the Faith. Fix all the damaged shrines. Geralt has a live and let live policy regarding the gods of their worshippers. If they don't bother him, he returns the favour. Sadly, not everyone follows this sage precept. A distraught woman in Velen informed him someone had been destroying the shrines that dot the region's roadsides. She begged him to repair the damage and, if possible, punish those responsible. Though he did not share the woman's devotion or outrage at this sacrilege, he decided to help all the same. Yep, that's me. Dwen Hen.
Let's go! Whoa there, Roach.
You're that white one.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk rewards.
So, how much would ye wish?
Well, it didn't go so well in the last one, so let's hope we actually can get this.
Oh, have it your way.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights, but you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench. Easy, not at all.
Maybe I should send him down to the creek. Might catch something.
Oh, here she is.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Okay, it's just up here. Not too far. Time's at 3:50 in the morning.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her? Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail. Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Letter found in a grave. Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you are not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it is not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Ealdorman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
Okay, so let's check out this place up here. Oh, Bandit Camp.
Not bad.
Oops. Or dust diagram assassin's gauntlets. What else have we got? Oh, I'm overburdened. Thinking, why the hell I couldn't move that much?
Come on.
I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can't fast travel, I don't think. What have we got? Running, sprinting, jumping outside combat does not use stamina.
If it weren't for
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, ye knows? 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Buckeye departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods. Oh, that white one.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
Let's find somewhere to sell this all this crap I've got before we continue. I don't think we can fast travel from here anyway. When we're overburdened, we'll try. Oh, we can.
Midges were biting on account of this downpour.
The traveling merchant is not there at the moment. Well, the other one is. Go to blacksmith first.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Okay, let's repair. That'll give him some crowns, and then we'll sell everything. Assassin's trousers. We won't need that. Not very good. This Freya's warrior's armor. Don't need that. Okay, doesn't have anything else. Buy that. Okay, what else can we buy? Morgrim. One more damage. We don't need it. Okay. I suppose we'll sell this stuff. Okay. Done.
So long.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
Okay, he doesn't have anything else.
So long.
Okay, let's just travel back to Midcopes.
Come on, Roach.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles? Whee! We're catching snails!
White Wraith won't appear in daylight.
Okay, so we need to wait until... Oh, whoops. Let's wait until midnight. Don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna just manually meditate. It's better. Oh. Okay. So what do we get? Forgotten Vran sword. We got a trophy. Noon Wraith. We've already had that one. Griffin we already had. A Rakkus trophy, I think. Sharp trophies, chance to find additional herbs. I don't know how useful that's going to be. I'm going to go over here. Oh. Bandit Camp. Some sort. Oh, there goes an arm. Oh, legs. I don't know if I should be picking up these swords anymore. Okay, that's where Keira Metz is. Let's go to her place because I want to see if she has anything interesting. As a herbalist.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
What's going on here?
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
I don't know, he looked at me
Nay,
before.
the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
See what she's got available.
Left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Okay, oh wow. I don't really need to buy any of these things. How much are they? Oh wow, I'm using up so much. Giving it like 7,000. My god. I think I'm gonna reload.
See you, Keira.
I'm not gonna give her 7,000 crowns for nothing.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have...
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says...
This the lamp from the elf's hideout?
Nothing important. I'll explain later.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
So what has she got? That's runestones. Don't need runestones. Glyph. All we want is we just want Qwent. Igni Qwent. That's what we'll buy. And you have Qwent's. What do you have here? Introduction to Applied Magic. Conjunction of Spheres. The Elder Blood. So you've already got that book. So let's buy that book. Let's buy that one. Buy that one. Oh, she has a potion of clearance. Already got one of those, but I'll take note of that. Okay.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery, or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt.
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exact.
Oh, we've already listened to that.
Changing the subject.
Everything. Okay, let's check this
You
one
wanted
out.
something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Sarad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Okay, Xenobox.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Okay. So we need to go to Towerful of Mice. Find a way to get the Fyke Isle, which we'll just get via the boat. We'll go back and collect our reward here.
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, let's take our potions. Gamara, Maracas, and Water Hag. Enhance our armor and weapons. Thank you, and thank you. See the Ealdorman.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
Hey, got some gold. Okay, let's go to see the Bloody Baron. There's a shrine there. We'll go to the shrine first. Where's Roach? Let's go, Roach.
Slower.
Oh, what do we got here? Insectoids or something? And Draggers. Some dust, room, diagram, yep, mutagen, runestone, there's something over here, and Draga Warrior.
Not good.
Oof. Okay, let's check that place out as well. Oh, Bandit Camp. Okay, we're going to use to knock this guy down. Oh no,
Too late
that didn't
to
work.
surrender.
Let's kill off this guy. Oh. Let's go Axie. Oof. Oops. Oh, there goes his legs. Yeah, I'll stop picking up those rubbish. Runestone in beast clothing. We'll take those. They entered his hut and began to search. First they tore through his bed. Dried twigs covered the sheet. That was the first proof, for werewolves return at dawn after a night of hunting, their bare feet covered in the forest droppings. They found the second proof under his bed, a wolf's hide. The werewolf surely dressed himself in it when transforming with the setting sun, and shed it again when he turned to the man the next day. Having found these powerful proofs, they ceased deliberation and began the hunt, vowing to find the lycanthrope and bind him in silver chains. Okay, so this is the books we got off of Keira, the Conjunction of Spheres. Scholars have many vices. Possibly the worst among them is a tendency to describe the simple in unnecessary complex terms, to dress the plain in the garb of false learning. The Conjunction of Spheres might serve as an excellent example of this. This name, so mysterious to a newcomer's ear, could be replaced with such simpler alternative. When the worlds collided, the phenomenon itself can also be explained in terms simple enough for a child to understand. Imagine, dear reader, that our world is a ship sailing on a great sea. From its deck we can see other, distant vessels. Those are other stars. These vessels each bear their own goods and their own crews. They usually pass us at some distance, barely visible specks, even viewed through a spyglass. Once every few thousand years, however, a storm breaks above the cosmic sea, a storm so strong it tosses the ships towards one another, making them sail cheek by jowl. Part of the crew of one ship can at such times move to another, and some of the cargo from one ship's hold can spill onto a neighbouring vessel. When the weather calms, the ships separate once again and sail their separate, invariably different ways. The so-called post-conjunction beings, namely monsters such as ghouls and basilisks, are precisely such passengers from another vessel. And we humans are castaways, flung against our will from somewhere far away onto a world previously inhabited by the elder races. Once here, we learn the arcane mysteries of magic. Unbeknownst to us before, could the worlds collide once more? Perhaps. Can this cataclysm be avoided, or the opposite hastened? Some scholars believe there are beings who have mastered this skill, who possesses rare genes allow which some to seize the helm of our vessel and steer us to safer waters or to our doom. Okay? The Lodge of Sorceresses. The first fiends of this lodge were Philippa Elhart, Lady of Monteclavo, Tris Marigold of Maribor, Keira Metz of Carreras, Margarita Lo Antilli, Sil de Tansarville of Craden, Sabrina Glevesig of Ard Caraga, Frangilla Vigo of Beauclair, Francesca Findabar and Ida Emen, Elven women, Asia van Anahid and Yennefer of Vengerberg. On the summit of Bald Mountain they gathered, witches all, to swear fealty to the demons and to the devils and demons, their masters and lovers, and to promise to bring doom upon those living in peace in the northern realms. 'Twas they who stood behind the murderers of Dimivend, king of Erdern, Foltest, king of Temeria, and many other noble men besides. 'Twas they who brought out the outbreak of yet another war with Nilfgaard. 'Twas they who sent plague and pox against decent, God-fearing folk. Yet take comfort, dear reader, for their deeds shall not go unpunished. Our gracious leader Radovid, fifth of his name, saw through their lies and swore their deaths as inevitable as they shall be painful. Okay. Travel between worlds. Running through many folk tales is a common motif of travel between worlds. By way of example, think of Orpheus, who ventured into the nether realms to save his beloved, Theodore, who, fleeing a hurricane, found himself in the drab and monotonous world of Zo, or Eckla, who tumbled down a ferret hole into a land that had never heard of wonder. Also of this ilk are the many rural legends about people captured by the wild hunt, only to return to their homelands after years of riding the sky with the spectral cavalcade. Academia has, for the most part, dismissed these tales as mere epiphenomena of human irrationality. I, on the other hand, always operate on the assumption that a grain of truth lies in every tale, and so have decided to make it my goal to find it. After years of research, I have ascertained with great certainty that travel between worlds was once indeed possible, though only to a select few. The key is the so-called elder blood, or rather, to use the scholarly term, the gene of Lara Doran, the powerful elven sorceress. By comparing her genealogical tables against all known folk tales, I have been able to determine that she and her descendants were the archetype of the world's travelling heroes of many legends. The bearers of Lara's gene possessed an extraordinary talent which allowed them to move through time and space and to reach realms beyond the borders of the known world. 1 second. Just going to grab a drink. The overwhelming majority of them, however, did not know how to control this. It would only manifest itself in extreme situations, pushed out by sudden bursts of emotion or when the bearer's life was at risk. That is how the above-mentioned Orpheus, in shock after the death of his wife, could in fact journey to another world, which he foolishly mistook for the afterlife. The hurricane provided the pressure needed for Theodore, terrorized at home by his zany Uncle N, to unleash his talent and teleport to a world free from madcap antics. And if we read between the lines, we clearly see Asilla was a prostitute and a fist addict. The ferret hole represents how, when she had reached rock bottom, she whisked herself away to another universe to get sober. Unfortunately, for any future Asiliuses, the sad conclusion of my research is this: Lara Doran's line has been irrevocably cut off. The last bearer of her gene, Cirilla Fiona Allen Rhiannon, heiress to the throne of Sintra, died childless many years ago. That's interesting. Okay. Let's get back on track.
Destroyed this one too.
Let's go.
We may as well fix this last one, even though it seems quite far away. Clay Witch. Oh, traveling vendor.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
It's got nothing. We can sell these. Some cheap kits. No, he's got nothing. Good.
Farewell.
Oh, where'd he go?
Not so fast, Roach. Move it!
We get in the right direction. Oh my god. How are we supposed to get across there? Let's just go grab this boat. Origin.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once every
Meet you on the other side, Roach. Oh,
How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
okay. Well, we're not going to go there though. We're just going to go across here. So that must be the tower. Oh, hello.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden
Oh,
clouds.
heralds of
Unleashed,
lightning.
The lightning's name shall be Overman.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods. The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Oh, what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey!
Uh-oh.
Displayed in the sideshow of the South. Well, quite profitable.
Oh. Oh, head. It's a gut job. Oh, leg, head. Defender of the faith. Crap. Green mold. Don't think I'm ever gonna need that. Okay, let's take that. Oh, we're done. Sweet. Okay, now where is the Baron? How far is it? Oh my god. We went a little bit off the beaten track. Let's check out this place. We'll eat up. Oh. Not good. At least these are a little bit lower level than the last ones I took on. Where's this one going? Another treasure.
Show me what you got.
Okay, let's put green dust. New diagram. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Now where do we go? Cave entrance. Tower of Mice.
Run, Roach.
Oh, a griffin. Ooh. Monster claw, dust, griffin's egg, and feathers. Was he just up here just by chance? What is this place? Is this an illusion or something? No. Okay, what's the right direction? Back that way.
Slow now. Whoa.
It's fast travel.
Ha ha! Mountains don't move and thus never meet, but men.
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Ah, he's got some crowns back. Try and sell this cheap stuff. Sort, weight. Definitely don't need that one. Don't need that one. Sell some junk. Okay.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Down sits in the old oak tree, grew inside her devilish bee, drinks it down in greedy sloth, and devil in her.
Move it.
Seems quite lively.
Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday, the feast we had. He's not
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Like to take a look.
Oh, he's got some Qwent cards, and he's got a new book, Religion and Life. So we buy that one. Olbrick, Imperial Brigade Guard, Nusika Cavalry Rider, Zeracanian Fire Scorpion. Sounds good. And sell this stuff. It's good. What's that? 316. How much is that one? 97. Good. May as well. I think we don't have much time, so we'll just play a game of Qwent to finish. Yep.
How about a few rounds of cards? Qwent specifically.
Did we get anything new for Northern Realms? No. What cards did we pick up? The Elf Guardian. We only have 20, so we're going to put all them in. I think this is the the collection we're going to, or the deck that we're going to use primarily in the long run. But we can't play with it at the moment, so. Okay, Horn's good. The poor infantry isn't great. The commandos are good. Medic's good. So we're gonna. Okay, we got Siegfried. And we got our spy. Perfect. Okay, so we have to play first. And what's double strength of siege? So let's just go siege. See if we can win the first round. Okay. Torrential rain. Ugh. That's not good at all. Yep. Spy in. So we definitely want to Yeah. So there's 16 different. He's only got 4 cards. I think I still have to put one more into play. If I win, I'll get an extra card. 4 cards, 16. So you'd have to have at least 4. 4 for each one. Should I play another card or not? I'm going to pass, thinking he might not have enough strength to beat me. It's a bit risky. Yep, as I thought. Yep. Crazy. Nice. What did we get? We got Ciaran, Easnillien. Sounds like a Scoia'tael. Yep. So this guy can be placed in either close combat or range combat row. Cannot be moved once placed. Ah, I see. Okay. Get into the deck. I don't think there's anything else we need. Okay, so I think that's where we'll leave it for this one. And I'll start the Bloody Baron mission quest on the next one. So have a good one, guys. Catch up.